Near the village of Merpati, ancient land, rises a sacred hill known as Valli Mallai, also called Valli Verpu. At the foot of this hill lived a hunter chief named Nampi. Though blessed with many sons, he longed deeply for a daughter. On the slopes of Valli Mallai, an ascetic named Siva Muni was performing intense penance. One day, seeing a graceful gazelle pass by, his mind wavered. By divine mystery, the spirit of the daughter of Tirumal incarnated in the womb of that deer. In time, the gazelle gave birth to a baby girl, not in a palace, but in a pit dug by tribal women searching for edible yam roots, known as Valli. The deer, startled by the strange human child, abandoned her. Soon, Nampi and his wife discovered the baby. Overjoyed, they took her home and named her Valli, after the yam creeper found in the hills. When Valli turned 12, according to hill custom, she was sent to guard the millet fields. Sitting on a raised platform called a paran, she chased away parrots and wild animals. Her beauty was radiant. Her devotion was deep. The sage Narada saw her and traveled to inform Murugan, the god of the hills, about this extraordinary girl who already loved him in her heart. Murugan smiled. Murugan first came disguised as a handsome hunter and approached Valli in the field. He spoke gently, asking about her home and family. But just then, Nambi and the hunters arrived with food: honey, millet flour, mangoes, wild cow's milk. Instantly, Murugan transformed into a tall Venkai tree. Later, when they left, he reappeared and confessed his love. Valli lowered her head and replied firmly, "How can a tribal girl like me love a stranger?" Suddenly, drums were heard. The hunters were returning. Murugan transformed again, this time into an old Saiva ascetic. The hunters bowed to the holy man and left.
The old ascetic asked Valli for food. She kindly gave him millet mixed with honey and led him to a forest pond, offering water in her cupped hands. Then he said softly, "You have satisfied my hunger and thirst. Now satisfy my love." Valli was shocked and turned away. At that moment, Murugan called upon his brother Ganesha, who appeared as a terrifying wild elephant. Frightened, Valli ran straight into the arms of the old ascetic for protection. He pulled her close, and in that instant, the disguise vanished. Before her stood Murugan, radiant, six-faced, 12-armed, seated upon his majestic peacock. Valli trembled, not in fear, but in awe. The god she worshipped, the hero of her heart, was standing before her. She surrendered to her destiny.
महावल्ली श्यामतनुवी सर्वाभरणभूषितरूपवी पीताम्बरशोभितसुन्दरिवी నీ నవ్వులో చందమామ వెలుగువి అంబుజధారిణి అమృతవాణి నళిని సౌందర్య జ్వాలనేత్రి జోరూపిణి మురుగుని మనసు దోచిన రాణి.
As harvest season approached, Valli was called back to her village. Separation made her heart sick. One midnight, Murugan came to the hamlet. With the help of her loyal companion, Valli eloped with him. By morning, Nambi discovered her disappearance. Furious, the hunters pursued them and shot arrows at Murugan. But the divine rooster emblem of the god crowed loudly, and the hunters fell lifeless. Valli wept. Murugan, moved by her love for her family, revived them.
When he revealed his true divine form, the hunters were astonished. They bowed in devotion and begged him to marry Valli according to tribal custom. The entire village rejoiced. Seated upon a tiger skin, Valli placed her hand into Murugan's arm. Sage Narada presided. The gods themselves appeared in the sky to bless the couple. Honey flowed, millet flour was shared, jungle fruits were offered. Thus, the tribal princess of the hills became the beloved consort of Murugan. The love between Valli and Murugan symbolizes the deep longing of the human soul for union with the divine. It represents pure, unconditional love that rises above social status and worldly differences. Their union teaches that sincere devotion is always met with divine grace and acceptance.
पर्वत शिखराल साक्षिगा पावनमैना प्रेमगाथगा भक्त हृदयाల్లో నిత్యముగా వెలుగు నిలిచే దివ్య సంగమంగా వల్లి ప్రేమ మురుగుని చేరగా జీవాత్మ పరమాత్మ కలిసెగా భక్తి మార్గమున వెలుగొందగా అమర ప్రేమగా నిలిచే యుగ యుగా